first of the year, I went over to Vietnam. Going over, we went through Hawaii, but we weren't stationed there. In Vietnam for 4 months before I got wounded. We got out of what they call a track, which is a tank that is a troop carrier. The back folds down, and we got out, and we were in an area, and then all of a sudden, an RPG round, which is an anti-tank weapon, hit the track, blew the track up, killed the four-guy crew in it, and shrapnel came sideways and hit me on the right side of my face.
October 21st, we went out on a patrol. We got sort of ambushed, got shot at. We went up on the hill chasing them, and they started dropping mortars on us. Had a round land about 4 feet behind me, and I suffered shrapnel wounds through the legs, the arms, the back of the head. The shrapnel punctured my one lung, collapsed it, and all the shrapnel down in the lower back came through. Got most of my organs inside my stomach. At that point, I was medevaced out, went to the Naval Hospital in Da Nang, where I was hit so bad that I was bleeding to death. And so when I landed in Da Nang, they didn't even take me off the helicopter. They had 2 corpsmen waiting for me there, and what they did is they jumped in the helicopter and they jammed needles in my arm. And when you're bleeding to death, the doctors later, when I was talking to them, I just felt, your lack of oxygen. I felt so tired, I wanted to fall asleep. But a friend of mine I met in boot camp, and we kept asking to be stationed together. His name's Steve Naylor. He was wounded with me, and he refused to get off the helicopter. Even when we were on the helicopter, there was a wound up in the middle of my back that just missed the spine, but it nicked the artery, and he kept sticking his finger in there, pinching it off so I wouldn't bleed to death. And that's probably the only reason I made it to Da Nang without dying, and so I owe him my life.
The newspaper over there called Stars and Stripes, a military newspaper. They called India 311 the shootingest outfit in the Nam, because we fired constantly, day and night. Naval guns had to come once we were down Duck Pho, right? And we hit some stuff, really bad stuff, right? And we had to call naval guns. And the New Jersey was behind us. Right? We had our backs to the mountain, and New Jersey had to fire over us, right? For support. They supported us, We supported the infantry, naval guns supported us, Air Force supported us, like, we can take care of ourselves to a degree, but, sometimes it's always good to have the big guys around.
I was badly wounded on October 21st, 1967. Somewhere, I don't know, 10 years, 11 years after that, I think it was my wife. She always would get up and she still wished me a happy birthday because of the fact that, like I said to you, I almost bled to death and I stopped breathing in the field. And then it kind of caught on with my family, my daughters, my son and all, and brother-in-laws and stuff like that. And then my friends all got involved with it. So every year on October 21st, I get emails and phone calls, my grandkids, and they all wish me a happy rebirthday. And it means a lot to me.